You have found an amazing arbitrage opportunity going public, basically able to buy unlimited businesses without giving up equity. So, in your one pager, I was going through, you mentioned that your whole strategy is to go public, like use the public status to get debt for a cheaper cost of capital of around 15%, then buy businesses that's generating 20 to 25% in ROI without giving any ownership. So, can you explain us like how this strategy actually works?
Yeah, sure. We have our preferred share, which is it's kind of like a bond, but it's structured like equity rather than debt. But it doesn't dilute common shareholders. So the way it works is a common stock is when you buy a share of Onfolio, and then as Onfolio grows, that share should go up in value. The preferred share, typically the value is kind of fixed, and we just pay a 12% dividend every year. Actually, every quarter we pay 3%, and then it adds up. So what that means is we can essentially, there's two ways it benefits us. One, we can issue preferred shares to investors. So they buy the shares from us. We use that money to buy a business, and it only costs us 12%. And that's good because it's a decent cost of capital. And it's good for that type of investor who's maybe not necessarily interested in sharing in the upside. They just want the 12%. But it's also good because we don't ever have to pay it back unless we want to, because the preferred share is liquid as well. We list the preferred share on the public exchanges, just like the common share. So if an investor wants to exit, they just sell it to someone else who comes in and buys. So we just have to pay the interest. And the other reason it's good is sometimes we actually just give that preferred share to sellers. So we've done a business before where I think we needed $1 million. It was actually 1.1 million, and we borrowed 250K just from some friends, basically, and we just paid them interest. And then we issued the seller, I think, 400K of our preferred share, and then the seller was willing to take a note for the remaining 300K. And so basically, we bought that business without using any of our own money, and we didn't have to give any equity away, because like I said, the preferred share is technically equity, but it's not really. It doesn't dilute you like issuing common would. And we definitely couldn't do that as a private company because of that prestige that comes with being public, the transparency, and the liquidity of the stock. Those are really huge things.
If I remember properly, I think issuing preferred shares was probably like first step of the strategy, but your ultimate strategy is to use like non-dilutive financing and kind of like get the like 100% debt and kind of like buy the businesses.
Yeah, and I think as we've grown our revenues, more of that kind of traditional financing has opened up to us as well. But let's say 3 years from now, maybe we're at 50 million revenue. We can probably get debt at 6 or 7% or 8%. So it's basically we've used preferred shares as kind of a, like you say, the first step, and it helped us get to where we are. And then in the future, we'll be a bit more traditional.